Hey everybody, today we're going to be making these holiday cookies. And yes, I ate these cookies every single day for the past 3 holiday seasons and lost 70 pounds. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Meg, and at age 53, I lost 70 pounds by eating a whole food, plant-based diet. And today, I'm gonna show you these awesome cookies that help me do it. So come on, let's make them. They're perfect for the holiday season as well. First, we're gonna start with our grinder. We're gonna put in a tablespoon of chia seeds. Now, the chia seed acts like a binder for the cookies, but it's also full of fiber, nutrients, and omega-3s. So it's perfect for your daily diet. Grinded by the light, wrapped up. I'm gonna put a link below if you don't have a dedicated coffee grinder for spices, chia seeds, flax seeds. This is the baby for you. No, this is great. You wanna grind your chia and your flax seeds for a couple of reasons. First of all, it will come together better in recipes, especially for baking. And second of all, you wanna get all those nutrients, the omega-3s, the fiber, everything that's within it. If you don't grind them, pardon my plain English, but you'll just poop them out. And you won't get those omega-3s and nutrients that you need. So make sure and keep them in your fridge fresh, whole, intact, and then grind them to break open the goodness, right? We're gonna do 2 bananas, but you know me, Meg style. Look at these tiny bananas. Now y'all know I love a tiny whisk, but we also have these tiny bananas. So the recipe is 2 bananas, but we're gonna go ahead and go like that. That's our 2 bananas. We've got 2 bananas today. This is in real life. The riper the better. As you can see, this one, it's not super ripe, but we're working with what we got. Normally I have oodles and oodles of bananas, but not today. We've been going through them a lot. So this banana, there we go. Oh, I always want to sing that Wiggle song. Mashed bananas, mashed bananas.
I feel like you always want to sing that Wiggle song.
I do. It's just such a catchy tune. There's a reason they went on a world tour. Now we're gonna mash this we're gonna mash the bananas with our fork. Not with our tiny whisk, but with our fork. This cookie recipe is so easy. You guys are gonna love it. Easy peasy. Banana squeezy. Ha 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 ha. The cameraman is rolling his eyes. What?
That's not true. Definitely not.
He's laughing at his silly mother. All right, let's get these mashed. No, this is not bangers and mash. This is mashed bananas. Oh boy. All right, we have these bananas mashed pretty darn good. Now we're going to mix in all the other goodies. So the next thing we're gonna put in, I'm gonna put in the chia seeds. There we go. That was a tablespoon, but the recipe will be below. Then we're going to also do a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oops, went a little heavy on that.
Teaspoon and a little
Yeah,
extra.
might have been a little extra. Then we're going to also do, I always do that where I do the wet ingredients before the dry. We're gonna do a little bit of cinnamon. There we go. We're gonna do a little bit of pumpkin pie spice because we're feeling fancy. It's the holiday season. Do-ba-doo, ba-doo-doo-doo. All right. Then we're also going to add a tablespoon of applesauce. This gives the cookie kind of a nice smoothness. Smooth operator. Smooth operator, coast to coast. Okay, it's a tablespoon not tablespoon, it's a cup of oats. All right, that's all, folks. So that's it, mix it up. This is some goodness. Now, I don't know if you guys are in my school, you see my daily sprouts. Check out my daily sprout when I was talking about my husband 2 years ago who had a medical incident. I don't know if you saw that in there. Pretty serious. But hospital food will kill you. Hospital food is some of the worst food for nutrition, for your arteries, for your health. Anyway, my husband loves these cookies. And the first thing I did was run home and make these cookies, along with I made a tofu scramble, and I made some, as Jen says, neat loaf. That's N-E-A-T. And I made just some of the basics that he loves. I think I doubled or tripled the batch of these because my husband can eat. He doesn't have a weight issue, but he loves baked goods. I lost 40 pounds, okay? The second year I lost 30 pounds. I just want to keep that in mind. Some people can lose 70 pounds in a year, and that's awesome. But I had to do it at my own pace. I had to still be able to make it as restrictive as possible. But what I'm telling you is, if this satisfies you and this will keep you from getting into some of those processed treats, go for it. At this point right now, you can bake these. You can make them into little balls, press them down, and put them on your baking sheet. Of course, you know we're gonna use our silicone baking sheet. That way there's no oil, because we are keeping these low fat, high flavor. But what I'm gonna do, there's always an option B, there's always an option C. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some vegan chocolate chips, and I'm going to add, I love the golden raisins. Like the Golden Girls. I love the golden raisins. I love the Golden Girls too. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! I want to throw these up in the air. We're golden! Okay, so those look pretty darn good to me. I like it. I like it a lot. So now we're gonna put them on our pan, and then we're gonna cook them for about 12 to 15 minutes. You just want the edges to get a little bit golden, crispy. It's not a hard cookie, it's a soft cookie. It's a nice, pillowy, beautiful. So something, you know, a lot of people have oatmeal for breakfast, myself included. I rotate, as you guys know, if you've been following my channel. I like oatmeal. I can make tofu scramble, tofu burritos. I also love my potatoes first thing in the morning. Before I do any breakfast, I do have my cruciferous vegetables. I usually will do broccoli or cauliflower, and I have that before I have my coffee because it is so good for your gut microbiome. Plus, you don't know this, but it works like a GL1 inhibitor because it actually makes your cravings lessen throughout the day. So if you start with a cruciferous green, not only does it help your microbiome in your stomach, give you more energy, but it also helps with cravings. So give it a try. I know at first I thought that sounded bananas, but I did it. Sorry, I had to do it.
Wow.
I feel the energy, I feel all the nutrients, I feel my endothelios, I feel my arteries opening up because a cruciferous is a vasodilator, and I feel great. And I need a lot of energy, I'm busy. Okay, so we got that. Oh, these smell good, Grant. Smells so good.
Yeah, they do.
The other thing you could put in here, you could cut up dates and put little date bits in it. You could put some walnuts, but again, you know, do what's working for you or your comfort zone. Just keep in mind, walnuts are so healthy for you, but they are a little higher in fat. Just keep that in mind. That's it, you guys. And now you put them in the oven. You can see how these were really easy, like on the weekends, you can make a whole bunch, or after work, you know, whatever you want to do. And then the other thing that I do with these, if I make a bunch of them, I throw them in the freezer. So that way I always have a cookie ready when I need it. Something else, you guys probably already know this, but oatmeal is one of the best sources for lowering your cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol. So, hey, isn't it more fun to eat it in a cookie? I mean, you get to say, I eat cookies for breakfast and I lost 70 pounds. Right? That's pretty fun. Yeah, that's trippy. People are like, what? That's trippy. That's another song. It's trippy.
Oh boy. You got a lot of songs today for sure.
Today I have a lot of songs in my heart. Okay, so now we're going to cook these. I'll see you guys in about 12 or 15 minutes. Let's go. Okay, you guys, these smell so good. They are perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Did we go for 13 minutes?
14, I believe.
Okay, we went 14 minutes at 350, but everyone's oven is a little bit different, so just keep that in mind. This plate is a handmade plate by one of my friends. She does such beautiful work. She's retired, but she does some shows. Isn't this great? I got this a couple years ago from one of her shows. She does such beautiful stained glass. Anyway, it's perfect for a little milk and cookies, right? A little almond milk and cookies. These are still warm, fresh out of the oven. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. You can't see the snowman. It's like a little treat. You'll be able to see him once the cookies disappear. Ah, you guys, this is goodness. This just smells like delicious, cozy, let's have a cup of tea, snuggle up in a blanket cookie. But you're gonna lose weight and feel great. They're sneaky, sneaky. We sneak nutrition in. Oh my goodness. These are so good. You must make these. I insist. It's like when your mom insisted you went outside, put your coat on. I insist. I insist that you must make these cookies. This is ridiculous. So fun. Everyone's gonna love these. They will disappear. You will have to double and triple the recipe, right? They're nice and moist. I really think the secret too to the binding is the chia seeds, or you could use flaxseed, and the applesauce. So good. If you guys want to hang out with me more, if you're my kind of people, go to my school community. It's called School for Plant Sake. There's a link below. Come join us. I'm in there every day. I write a newsletter called The Daily Sprout. Sometimes my life gets a little hectic and that Daily Sprout doesn't appear until the evening, but I always bring one to the page. There's all kinds of people in there, wonderful, who are trying to do the same thing. We're trying to achieve the best health we can, helping our mood, helping our body, reduce inflammation, lose weight, maintain health and energy. If you also are interested in the holiday reboot, we still have it open. There's a link below. That's a 4-week program. It basically is going to go through December 31st. So if you need a little more accountability, reinforcement, staying on program, start now. You can start January 1st in my January 1st reboot, but I want you to start now. And here's why. The average person gains 7 pounds over the holiday season. 7 pounds. We make things like these delicious cookies that'll help you lose weight, lower your cholesterol, give you more energy. Who doesn't want that? Maintain a healthy blood sugar level. That's what you want. So come join us. Getting off my soapbox, but you should subscribe because 70% of you aren't subscribed. So go ahead, subscribe, like, ring that bell, and we'll make you some more delicious holiday treats. Bye.